Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me once again. I hope you're all well. So today I'm going to be using one of my favourite palettes from last year. It's the Huda Beauty KHAKI Haze palette. Honestly, this palette has been my absolute favourite since, I think maybe I got it in September or August, September. I'm not entirely sure what it is about it. When I look at it, sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a basic palette. I think it's definitely a nice palette if you want to add a little bit of colour or a little bit of excitement into your look without using like the bright greens and stuff like that. This palette, honestly, I love it. But looking at this palette, you can definitely make lots of looks out of it, which is a good thing because it just makes you want to use the palette more and more. I do love my Huda Beauty smaller palettes. I prefer them over the bigger ones. Just always have, I do like a big palette, but if a smaller palette is going to give me this many looks and I can literally see what I can make, then I would definitely just go by this. Like sometimes bigger palettes can be really overwhelming, especially for people who are quite new to makeup or don't even know where to start. So I have already done my skin because I just want to spend this video taking my time on the eyeshadow. But if you'd like to find out what I used, then the video is up on my Instagram so you can see me creating the full look, including skin. I am going to start by using an eye base. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquid Eyeshadow. This is really light, but I do like to use it to give me a really nice blank canvas. I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm actually just going to pat it in. Sometimes I use a brush. I love this primer, by the way. I haven't seen anyone use it. Why is no one using this primer? It also comes in so many different shades of like neutral, like nudes, browns as well. Okay, so let's just get into the palette. I'm gonna go straight in with this like soft tan colour. I'm going to put it in my crease. I kind of stick my brush literally right into my crease, look at that. Literally right here. I pretty much focus everything on the outer corner first, like that. My mum says I've got googly eyes. They're like popping out of my head. I have a lot of eyelid space, so sometimes I do get carried away and I end up taking eyeshadow so far up, but I don't want to do that just yet because I don't really know what I'm doing with the eye. I literally tuck it into my socket. If you've got eyes like mine, or you've got quite deep set eyes and you really want to get into your crease, like just gently tuck your brush into your socket. I know it's not for everyone, but like literally I just get the brush. Can you see? I'm not being rough. It looks like I'm being really crazy, but the brush goes into my socket. What can I do? I'm gonna take my favorite shade in the palette, which is actually this middle shade. It's the khaki color. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. And I'm just kind of connecting it into my crease and just blend that into the first brown shade. I am getting a little bit of fallout from this palette. That's why I prefer to press the product into the lid first and then blend, just to avoid too much fallout. I'm going to take this shade on a slightly slimmer brush. I'm also doing like a curved kind of motion on my outer corner. I actually like rounding my eyes because I have so much lid space like between my crease and my brow. I always naturally end up pulling up my eyeshadow, so it ends up looking a bit more like that, but I do actually really like rounding my eye, so I'm trying to be really careful and I don't want to pull it out too much. I think it just accentuates my bulginess, but I like that. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm slowly pulling it in just like that as well. I'm going to take that first brush and I'm now going to go back in with that same brown shade that we started off with, and I'm really lightly going to blend on that darker shade, really lightly. I'm going to take this deeper brown. It's not that deep, it's still pretty warm, but I'm going to take that on a little angled brush. I normally do the whole blown out bottom lash, but recently I've really liked just keeping it really sharp and precise and a lot thinner, not too thick and blown out. The brush literally just flew out of my hand and the brown shadow landed on my nose. I need to blend this into my nose contour. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to take a little bit of this darker colour. So I do want to add a little bit of a shimmer. I'm actually going to use like this pinky shade in my inner corner. I love a matte eye and then a shimmery inner corner. So I'm going to line my eyes. I know, who am I? I'm not going to do anything crazy. I just want to put a little bit of liner on my lash line. I'm just taking my MAC Brushstroke liner in black and I'm just literally staying near the lashes. Basically, dinner was ready, so I had to go down and eat my dinner. Literally got the shakes because my mum made dinner so spicy and I had snot and sweat on my top lip. But really it just annoys me because it's like, if I'm making dinner and I know that there's someone there who can't handle the heat, why are you gonna put all the chili seeds in it? And then mum's like, oh Prek, you're doing so well. We wouldn't have been in this position in the first place if you hadn't have just put like 100 chilies in there. I didn't speak all through dinner because I couldn't breathe. Who doesn't like to enjoy their dinner? I was excited for dinner, but no. Where is the respect? Now my eyes won't stop streaming, my nose won't stop running. Oh yeah, this could fight off a cold. I haven't got a cold. What are we fighting? Okay, ran over. Let's just get back to the makeup, okay? Okay, so I was lining my eyes and I had said that I was just gonna do a nice thin line close to my lash line, just for a little bit of emphasis. For a little bit of emphasis. I have a lisp. Emphasis. I think the chili really just melted up a whole load of my brain cells. Okay, so I'd lined the eyes because I wanted to give the eyes a little bit more shape. I didn't want it to take away from the actual eyeshadow. Liner's not really something that I like to do on myself. I feel like my eyes are too big. I'm thinking whether to flick it or not. No, you know what, I'm not going to flick it. I'm not going to flick it. Liner, I can't stand liner as it is. But a flick? Are you mad? Wing it out at all. I do like to use a felt liner pen. They're just easier for me. This gets the job done quick. I'm now going to take a bit of pencil into my waterline. This is the MAC Kohl in COSTA RICHE. I should probably sharpen this a little bit. Okay, we can't find my sharpener, so we don't need to sharpen it, it's fine. I'm just working it into my waterline. Okay, I'm going to take my mascara. This is my favourite mascara of all time. I got the full size because I tried the travel size and I loved it, so I got the full size. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lash Mascara. Just working it into my roots. I think I might apply some lashes, and that's just because I feel like when I wear liner I need to wear lashes. I'm going to take some lashes from West Glam Society. These are in the style PRINNY and they're quite full. on the lash band. I'm going to take my Morphe lip pencil in the shade Trendsetter and I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to be taking my Live Tinted Huestick in the shade True. I really actually like how this turned out. Let's have a look. Yeah, I like it. There isn't that much warmth in my look except for my bronzer and my cheeks probably, so I just thought it'd be nice to keep the lips like kind of cool toned. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. As always, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and also please make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment. I'll say hi. See you in my next video. Bye.